Hello, this is Todd Luck, and recently I stumbled upon the very exciting news that the Phantom, Lee Falk's classic comic strip hero, the Ghost Who Walks, is getting his own modern video game. And so I've done some research. I've listened to about 3 hours worth of interviews with the person who's heading the video game, and I just wanted to share with you guys what I've learned in a brief video. Every image you're going to see in this video is either from the Phantom Game website or the Phantom Game Facebook, and you can look both of those up. Great sources of information, and the information that I'm going to give you either comes from those sources or from some fantastic fan interviews that were done with the game developer that I'll be linking to in the description below. So this game will be released on all your major modern consoles: Switch, PS5, PS4, Xbox One, and Steam. Steam is a digital platform, so I'm not sure what's up with the mock-up for a box for Steam, but it is being released by Art of Play. They're a smaller studio, but they have a lot of experience with licensed games. So this game will be a beat-em-up brawler. You're going to walk forward and beat the crap out of the bad guys. Think Final Fight, Double Dragon, Streets of Rage. These games are very, very popular and very common now, but this is going to be different because it's the Phantom. This is going to be the 21st Phantom from the 1930s, and it's going to be 15 levels across 5 parts of the world. And you're going to start in Africa. The Singh Brotherhood is going to attack the Skull Cave, and you're going to go after them. You're going to have 4 boss assassins you'll have to fight. So this next screenshot tells us a ton about this game. Yes, you will be able to play as both the Phantom and his wife Diana, and you will be able to place 2 players simultaneously. And you notice the crates. Those are going to contain items like health or ammo, but they're also going to contain treasures that were looted from the Skull Cave, and so you can collect those. Like any good beat 'em up, there are going to be weapons that you can pick up and use, like branches and torches and things like that. And there will be destructible background objects. You will be able to destroy this truck if you want to, so that's really cool. I always love it when you can do that in beat 'em ups. And yes, both Phantom and Diana will be able to summon Devil Phantom's Wolf to attack the enemies, so that's awesome. And so this next screenshot is in Skull Cave, of course, and you'll notice the Phantom is doing this flaming uppercut. And so there's a meter that you can build up, and when it gets full, you're going to be able to do this special attack that's going to mark the bad guy with the skull, just like in the comics. And you'll notice that comic book panels pop up in the corner there. And so that's influenced by the first-person shooter 13. It was a classic game that was based on a French graphic novel, and they used that technique where comic book panels would pop up when you did a headshot. So similar things are going to happen in this game. Like when you summon Devil, you'll get little comic book panels of him hearing you call him, so that'll be cool. And occasionally there's going to be stages where you ride a vehicle and shoot. And so here you're riding the Phantom's horse Hero, which is a really nice touch. If you're playing 2-player, it'll be Diana steering the vehicle and then the Phantom will be shooting. If you're playing single player, you'll be controlling both of them. You'll steer with one thumbstick and aim with another. And yes, these screenshots are from the actual game. This is a hand-drawn game, gorgeously animated. It works very, very well. I love the way the Phantom breathes and moves and punches. And he can also draw his gun, because you are going to have that option at any point. The Phantom and Diana can pull out their guns. You'll have limited ammo, but the game will work on a morality system. If you go around and just gun everyone down, you're going to get a different ending. It'll be, kind of a darker ending or whatever. Now, you can use them to just wound, or you can use them on different things in the environment. They'll make things that fall on the enemies. As long as you're not killing them with the guns, you'll still follow the good path and get the good ending. The story in the game will be told through comic book panels, and they're going to be drawn by comic book artist and Phantom artist Anthony Spay, and they look really cool. Definitely looking forward to that. And if the main game isn't enough for you, you've got the Outlast mode. And this is taken from the Australian stage. There's a boxing ring, and the Phantom is going to have to fight his way out of it. And there's going to be enemies from all over the world that will be in Outlast mode. It's going to be from throughout the game, and you'll have to see how long you can last. It is a survival mode. And they did say you would be able to unlock different colors for the Phantom's outfit, blue and red, so that's cool. And they are thinking about asking Billy Zane to do the voice for the Phantom. Of course, Billy Zane was the Phantom in the movie back in the 90s, so that would be amazing. They are planning to do a Kickstarter for it next month, and that's when they'll probably release the first trailer for it. And so the Kickstarter will be for the collectible edition, so they can put really nice stuff in the collector's edition. And so the Kickstarter will have, various rewards, including one where you will be able to send them your picture and get in the background of the game. They'll actually draw you into the game, which sounds really amazing. And by the way, they did say they would try to put in some cameos from some other King's Features heroes, and that if there's a sequel, it will be Defenders of the Earth. And so I'm super excited. Phantom has always been a part of my life, right? In the 80s, there was Defenders of the Earth, and then in the 90s, there was the movie, and then we had Phantom 2040, which was one of the greatest American animated series of all time. You can watch all the episodes now on the Comics Kingdom YouTube channel. And of course, it had the fantastic 16-bit game on Super NES and Genesis. Phantom 2040 was one of the classic adventure games of that time, and hopefully that video game gets a re-release, because I think that would be a big effing deal, as well as this new game, which I'm super excited for. And I'll try to keep you guys updated when I hear more. So like and subscribe for more videos. And until next time, remember, the ghost who walks cannot die. See ya.